Picture this. You're 54. You've got a rock-solid plan to grind it out until you're 67, save absolutely every penny, and then finally start living. You've crunched the numbers, 100 times? But here's the deeply uncomfortable truth. Your body and your boss, they never actually signed that contract, and they might be getting ready to break it.
Reality really doesn't care about your carefully crafted spreadsheet. The hard truth is, you probably won't get to choose your own exit. You just cannot schedule a bad back at 59, and you can't plan for burnout at 61. Decades of corporate loyalty? That is definitely not going to protect you when a company suddenly decides it's time to restructure.
This is the quiet crisis of the Gen X worker. On the outside, you're the absolute picture of stability, right? You're smiling, you're showing up, you tell everyone you're totally fine, but internally, you're cracking under this immense invisible pressure because the math of your life just isn't adding up anymore.
We were all fed the exact same story. Work hard, stay loyal, delay your gratification, and a stable retirement is going to be waiting for you at the finish line. We watched our parents do it, so, we just kept pushing. But for so many of us, that outdated playbook is completely failing. But don't worry, because there is actually a back door out of this trap.
As we break all this down into today's explainer, we need to embrace a concept that feels almost taboo. Stepping away before you hit that magic retirement number, it isn't reckless. It's not irresponsible at all. It's actually the smartest, healthiest move you can make. Honestly, for many, it's pure survival.
Now, you might be sitting there thinking, there is absolutely no way I can afford to quit, but here is the catch. What if that retirement number you've been stressing over is literally lying to you? Let's uncover the hidden traps that are keeping you stuck.
Trap number 1. You do not control the exit. We all tell ourselves we'll work until 65 or 67 because it feels financially safe. But the actual median retirement age for Gen X is 62, and it is rarely by choice. It's usually forced by unexpected layoffs, sudden corporate realignments, or a body that finally just screams, enough.
Which leads us to trap number 2. Your body is keeping an exact score. We spent decades in this low-grade survival mode, just completely fueled by caffeine and crazy deadlines. And the result? People born after 1970 are dealing with way higher rates of cardiovascular disease and chronic burnout. Your body doesn't negotiate like a spreadsheet. You simply cannot fix high blood pressure with a promotion.
And then we have trap number 3, the exhausting reality of being the sandwich generation. You are being pulled in 2 completely different directions. You're supporting aging parents while simultaneously trying to help your young adult kids get on their feet. Many Gen Xers are clocking over 1,000 hours a year on caregiving alone. That's a second completely unpaid job piled right on top of your full-time career. Something has got to give. Now let's talk about the money. That $1.2 to $1.4 million mountain we're told we need. It feels like an impossible finish line. But it's actually a massive myth, because it assumes your peak midlife spending is just going to continue forever. You're basically measuring your future with a ruler designed entirely for your present. In reality, life after 60 looks radically different. Think about it. Mortgages get paid down. Kids finally become financially independent. Those expensive commutes and work-related costs, they completely vanish. Because of this, your actual monthly needs can drop by a staggering 30 to 40%. That massive gap between where you are and where you think you need to be, it is way smaller than Wall Street wants you to believe.
So how do we fix this? That brings us to the ultimate solution, the bridge. It's all about transitioning, not just coming to a hard stop. Retirement does not mean zero income and just sitting on a porch all day. You already possess something incredibly valuable, decades of hard-won judgment and expertise. You can monetize that immediately into consulting, freelancing, or project-based roles. By leveraging digital platforms like LinkedIn for B2B advising or jumping into niche freelance networks, you create this incredibly flexible income stream. And that covers your newly reduced daily expenses, which leaves your main nest egg completely untouched to grow. This bridge strategy gives you the single most important thing money is actually supposed to buy: breathing room. You aren't making some massive, terrifying leap into the unknown. You're just protecting your health and your energy while you still have them. Because at some point, the goal has to stop being about maximizing your bank account and start being about maximizing your life. So stop waiting for the perfect number to magically appear on a screen. Calculate your actual, realistic future expenses today. Start exploring those flexible bridge opportunities so you can take back control of your own timeline. The warning signs are all there, and you really need to listen to them. The only question left is, will you wait until the exit decision is forced upon you, or will you start building your bridge today?